A lot going on weather-wise out there for us. We are talking about some severe weather today. This could be one of those days. Definitely some serious weather to deal with heading into the afternoon. So make sure you have a way to get the watches and warnings that we will likely see a little bit later today, and have that plan in place to stay safe with these storms as they get going heading into the afternoon. Now, taking you on out this morning, things quiet out there for you right now. The UNT campus in Denton looking at 58 degrees is what we have out there right now. But let's look at the severe weather outlook for today. All of North Texas under some sort of a severe weather risk for today, and you see that the moderate risk, level 4 in our areas, our eastern counties. This is where the tornado threat will be greatest as that line moves on through, but that enhanced risk back across the metroplex out toward Mineral Wells, and you see that slight to marginal risk a little farther west. So we are talking about hail, maybe up to golf balls size, damaging winds 70 miles per hour, and yes, a few tornadoes, a couple of which could be strong as well. So we'll be keeping an eye on those as they get going out ahead of that main line a little bit later today. Now, the storm concerns as we go through the day, the damaging winds will be the highest risk, along with that large hail, a few tornadoes. And as I just mentioned, that tornado threat will be highest east of Dallas. But again, around the metroplex doesn't mean we won't or can't see one or two around our area as well. So there will be a few tornadoes, isolated flash flooding with some of the heavier rain that we'll deal with as we go through the day as well. All right, here's what it looks like. Satellite radar composite. There's the storm system well out across the New Mexico, moving across Arizona right now. And that will be driving everything along as we head into this afternoon and evening. That will be moving on into West Texas. And for us, as we head into the afternoon, we'll start to see those showers and thunderstorms developing initially in our western counties. Now, this morning, we do have some ongoing showers east and south of the metroplex, and maybe some stronger storms from time to time in our southeastern counties. But the severe weather threat remains very low. Don't really anticipate that as we go through the morning hours today. It's going to be the afternoon when those storms fire up initially, again, out to our west. We'll see some isolated cells out ahead of the main line. Still pretty quiet, I think, around midday today. But notice as we get into the afternoon, we'll start to see those storms firing up south and west of the metroplex, perhaps out toward Granbury and Stephenville. This is going to be out ahead of the main line that we see. So we'll be keeping an eye on these storms as well as they fire up and work their way into the metroplex around 3 p.m. So again, that's when we will see still some isolated to scattered storms around, but these will have that potential to be severe as well. The main line still getting organized out toward west as we head into the late afternoon hours, out toward Graham, Breckenridge, Eastland, moving toward Mineral Wells as we head toward 4 or 5 o'clock. That begins to approach the metroplex in time for the afternoon commute. So again, have that plan in place, maybe getting the kids early from school, leaving work a little bit earlier, or staying late as the line moves on through. We don't want folks out on the roads during this time as this line marches across North Texas. That's around 7 p.m. And then as we head toward 8, 9 o'clock, that begins to move on out of the area. And then we'll have some very strong gusty winds behind that front as it works its way through as the line of storms moves on out. So they will be gusty up to around 50 miles per hour behind the front. These won't be associated with the thunderstorms. Those will be off to our east. But behind that line of storms, we will have some strong winds to deal with as we head into the evening and overnight hours. And a few wraparound showers and storms, I think, as we head toward the overnight hours. But then by sunrise tomorrow and for the morning rush, things will be clearing out, and we'll see some cooler temperatures moving in, but we will have a much calmer day on Friday. Now, those winds, again, they will be gusty as we head into the evening, overnight, again, getting up to around 50 miles per hour or so as we head toward tomorrow morning. So we'll have those gusty winds. Cooler air does move in behind the front. Again, there's a look at that timing with the showers and thunderstorms 4 to 8 p.m. around the metroplex, and then as we head toward midnight, all that begins to move out. So here's what it looks like with that 10-day forecast. Upper 70s with the temperatures today, much cooler tomorrow. We'll have some low mid-40s around for tomorrow morning. Lower 60s during the day, but those gusty northwest winds at 20 to 25. We do warm up over the weekend, getting back into the mid and upper 70s on Sunday, and then rain and thunderstorm chances do return as we head into next week.